What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about Classic Fresh coming out and everything that we know that's coming with the Classic Fresh. So before we dive into that information, big thank you for all the support on the Classic Gold Guide. This gold guide features all the best tactics and methods to make gold in Classic WoW. Doesn't matter if you're planning on playing normal or on a PvP realm, or if you're planning on playing hardcore, this gold guide takes you through the best ways to combine experience grinding with the gold farming so that once you reach level 40 and level 60, you have enough gold to buy your mounts, all of your skills, level your professions, and the whole shebang. And of course, it also features the best ways of making gold at level 60. So right now, using the discount code STUDENT, you can get it for 50% off clicking the link down below in the description. But the first thing that we want to talk about is obviously if you've been living under a rock, we're talking about like the release of Classic Fresh, which is set to release on November 21st. So only in a matter of a couple of days, right? We also know that there's coming one PvP realm, one normal PvE, and also a hardcore realm, which was really no shocker. Everyone kind of saw Classic Fresh coming, even though there's going to be a lot of people watching this video that's like, they don't really feel like playing Classic Fresh again because they played it in 2019 and then Season of Mastery, Season of Discovery, and so on. Yet, I feel like there's still so many people that really loves Classic Fresh, like just the idea of having like wiped out realms with nothing in the auction house, like brand new economy and all of that. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I really think the beginning of a fresh start is really fun when it comes to gold making. So super excited about it. We also know something that I think is really interesting is that the realms are going to progress through the Burning Crusade. Now, are they going to keep on progressing through Wrath of Lich King into Cataclysm and so on? I do think that Blizzard eventually wants to do this very seasonal with the classic and just basically do fresh realms and then the progress from classic into TBC, Wrath of Lich King, and so on, and then do that on a loop because there's always going to be enough people to make, as long as they just make one of each realm, one PvP, one normal, one hardcore, there's going to be enough people to really make the world feel alive. So they are gonna do the no changes in classic. However, there's a couple of things that will be in the classic fresh that we didn't have back in the day, like almost 20 years ago now. So one of the things is that gold DKPs will be banned in classic fresh, like WoW Classic and the hardcore server. So you're not able to do like gold DKP. So very similar to Season of Discovery, and it actually worked really well. Like if you trade gold inside a raid, you have a high chance of getting banned. So people still did gold DKPs to some degree, but it all happened outside of the raid where it would be like organized on discords and whatnot, but it was much tougher to do. Nobody advertised it, so it was just playing as a casual. This is my opinion, and I know a lot of you guys like gold DKPs, but in my opinion, it's so devastating when you have somebody that's like excited to log on and play and they want to do a raid, but they just can't get invited because the only groups being formed are gold DKPs and they just want to chill and like distribute loot as you would back in the days, right? So I think it's a good change. They also have the LFG tool, like the user interface and looking for group system is being implemented this time around. Now, keep in mind, this is not as we have LFG today, where you just sign up and you boom, instantly join a random grouping and teleport it to the dungeon. It's just a tool that will help you basically list and find people hosting group for various quests, raids, and dungeons. A lot of people used bulletin board for that, but now you have like a built-in version, so everyone that doesn't know about the add-on bulletin will have a much easier time looking for dungeons and raids. So I don't mind that either, but then again, I'm not really one of the people claiming that we shouldn't have any changes. Like I would like classic fresh, but with dual spec, for instance. I think that would be great. Another thing is, Blizzard said you don't have to sweat. You can just take your time leveling, as leveling is kind of the experience. And I completely agree with that. Leveling from 1 to 60 is a lot of fun. And in Season of Mastery, that's actually all I did. I did the hardcore route where you weren't supposed to die. I leveled from 1 to 60, and I think I had like 2 hours played at level 60. It just wasn't fun. But the journey of leveling from 1 to 60 was a lot of fun. So Molten Core and Onyxia is gonna release on December the 12th, so like 3 weeks after the Fresh Realms open up. Now, we all know that most people won't actually chill. They're gonna reach level 60 as fast as they can, so they can make gold and, of course, farm pre-raid bis items. So it doesn't matter that the raids aren't open until the 12th. Like, people will still min-max the shit out of this, and everyone knows what the pre-raid bis gear is like, and they're gonna purposely aim towards that. But like, still, I definitely don't mind this that Molten Core and Elixir is open, because if there's somebody that's on the edge about it, they don't really want to get into that heavy grind. Maybe this is gonna make him go like, okay, shit, I got 3 weeks to level up until raids are out. That's manageable, and then they're gonna go at it. So yeah, I don't mind this change at all. I think it's really good. Now, there's a complete post as well on Wowhead, which I'm going to link down below in the description, that goes through everything that we know. Also, realm sizes. It's going to be similar to in the past, where they're going to release one of each realm and then increase capacity as it's needed. But they are expecting queue times right after launch, which definitely, even though there's a lot of people, I did a poll on this myself on my YouTube channel, asking how many people would play Classic Fresh, and like 70% said that they wouldn't touch it. But still, there's so many big names, so many big content creators that's going to dive into this, that there will definitely be high queues on this. And they talk a little bit about no changes and changed philosophy, user interface, looking for a group, which we talked about, hardcore rules like character transfers and a gold DKP policy, basically what we've been through right now. So please let me know down below in the comment section what you think about Classic Fresh. Are you going to give it a go? Are you going to play it? If so, are you playing on normal realms, PvP? Or are you one of the people that's going to be rocking the hardcore realms? Let me know down below in the comment section. And definitely, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to get a good start on the game, consider picking up the complete gold guide for Classic WoW. 50% off using the discount code student. It's going to be linked down below in the description, and it has everything that you want for a gold guide for Classic WoW. Some of the farms, like later on in the gold guide, are going to be viable as you get more raids open up, as the entire game is like split into phases. So there's going to be some farms that are good when AQ is on the horizon, for instance, and so on, a Blackwing Lair, etc. But it's going to be linked down below. Appreciate you guys watching the video, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.